Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining me here today. So today we've got day 4 of the detox meals, and I'm going to go through all the meals that I've been through today to give you some examples of the type of meals that you can, play with the shopping list that you've got in your detox plan. So each morning, as you know, start your day with 500 mils of water and have a slice of lime or lemon. And on this particular morning, I was up bright and early and I went to my favourite spot where I can take some time to relax, because you want some time to relax, even if it's 10 minutes a day. Playing some nice meditation music, and as I mentioned before, I tune into Sleepy Music Studio, and that really just helps to relax you for the day. And I tend to play it in the background if I'm on the PC as well. And it's a 432 hertz, so it's really replenishing the cells. It's a healing frequency. So take your time and have your water. Don't try to just down it all at once, fuel your body. And then after I had my water and my break, my time out, I took decided then I'd take my quarter piece of avocado fat with my supplement, which is my D3, which I take with my magnesium. And with that, I had another glass of 500 ml, and that's how I measure the ratios, so that I know how much water I'm drinking at any one time. And it's easy for you to then gauge if you're drinking 2 litres or 3 litres a day. And the reason to take the fat with your supplement D3 is because it's a fat-soluble supplement. So after I had my supplement, probably half an hour later, I then had my next, which was my smoothie. I had my smoothie, now my smoothie I blended with hemp seeds, and I added some fig with banana, and I added my sea moss for additional minerals. My body was really calling for something, creamy and soothing and nourishing, and this was really satisfying. So later on, I fixed myself a treat. I wanted something nice and cool and refreshing and fruity. So I made some strawberry ice cream. And this is really simple, really simple for you to do. And of course, all those who have signed up to the detox program are accessing all those recipes which I'm sending in a menu board to you each day. So the next thing that I consumed was a nice, refreshing mixture of dried fruits. And as you can see, I've got some goji berries. I have my dried apricots. I had one medjool date with my nuts, which were walnuts and my Brazil nuts. Now, when you're consuming any of your nuts, soak them for a few hours before consuming. Now, I soak mine overnight, then just towel dry them, or air dry them and put them in a sealed container. You can keep them in the fridge for 5 to 7 days. Now, the reason for soaking is that it releases an enzyme, and also it's better on your digestive system. So you're getting more from the nut through the the kind of stimulation from the enzyme, and also the nuts are going to be a lot easier to digest, especially if you're blending them as well. It makes it a lot easier to get that nice cream and blend if you're putting it in smoothies or you're making sauces. And I'll be showing you how to do some really lovely nut sauces later on. So after I had a snack, I decided I wanted a salty snack. So a little while after, I had some black pitted olives and some green olives, which were marinated in herbs. That's how I purchased them. And then I later had just an apple, a nice green fresh apple. And green apples are what you want to be consuming on the detox. So by lunchtime, I'd made myself a kale salad. And with my kale salad, I had some chopped sweet yellow bell pepper and pomegranate seed. And this was absolutely delicious and nourishing. And kale itself is it's very nutritious. It's high in it's got phytonutrients. It's good in terms of protein, calcium, and you find that actually just the kale salad on its own is extremely satisfying for a lunch. But if you want other things, of course, you can add more salad ingredients to make it up and have less of the kale, because it's quite a filling meal. And that kept me going until I had a drink. About half an hour later, I had a cool drink of sorrel juice. Now, sorrel is a leaf flower head, I should say, called hibiscus in Europe. In the Caribbean, we call it sorrel, and you can just steep these beautiful flower heads and reap the beautiful refreshing taste of this type of raspberry. If you have it a bit stronger, it's almost like a tart cherry. And if you want to get hold of sorrel, you can order it by clicking the link below. I'll add a link below, and it's really high in vitamin C, which is great for iron absorption, because you need vitamin C to be able to absorb iron. It's also great for protecting the immune system. And at times I have it with ginger, and I might have it as a hot tea, but today was a particularly hot day, and I decided to have mine cold. Well, at room temperature anyway, and that's what I encourage. Anything at room temperature, just cool or room temperature, so it's easy on your digestive system. And then a bit later, I had nettle, clove and cinnamon. Now, nettle is a good toxin purifier. It's great for metabolizing your metabolism, and it's full of minerals, and it's a really great tea for skin. I love this tea. It's just so mild, it's easy to drink, it's not astringent, and I love the properties. And in terms of the cinnamon, which is a great detoxifier, it's high in antioxidants, and clove as well, which is high in antioxidants also, and it's great for drawing out toxins in the body. Now today I felt for a particular herb, which is blue vervain. Now, if you haven't heard of blue vervain, it is a tea that works on the nervous system. It's a nervine, and it really relaxes you, it keeps you calm, and it helps you to really just take the edge off any maybe worry. So they say it's actually good for low to medium depression and anxiety. It's a tea that I've given my daughter who suffers with anxiety, and it really helps because your body's going through changes, obviously during the detox. You may be going through withdrawals, so you might feel very tired in the first few days. And it's a really good nervine tea to just calm your nerves and keep you feeling calm and, you know, satisfied and stable, because it's a really good balancing tea. So that's the blue vervain, and if you want to get hold of blue vervain, have a look at the benefits of blue vervain, and you can click the link below where you can purchase that. So those were my foods that I had today. In fact, we haven't looked at all of them because I think there's one missing, Anthony. We haven't done dinner. Yes, there was one with a blueberry dressing. It was a lovely big salad. In fact, let me just take a look, because I think there are quite a few things that we might have skipped. Right, there's one more, which I'm just going to shoot across to Anthony right now, because it was my last meal of the day. And although I'm drinking 2 litres of water throughout the day, I had 2 nettle teas, I had a couple of hibiscus, and I had my blue vervain. I also had my dinner, which I haven't actually uploaded, and I'm just going to send that over to Anthony now, so you can see what my last meal of the day was. I'll just give this to him. Just one moment. Right, while Anthony's trying to download the last, sorry about that, folks. This is a live show, anything can happen, as you know. So while Anthony's trying to download my last meal, I just want to tell you a little bit about today's meals. So today is heavily salad based. The recipe, the list of foods that I've put in day 4, where you have the salad ingredients. I've also, excuse me, I've also listed some ingredients, alternative ingredients that you can use to make sauces, to put in your smoothies, to make milks and sauces, all of which you're going to learn because I'm sharing the recipes with you. And when Anthony brings up that last meal, you'll see that I've made a lovely blueberry dressing over the salad. And you can play with the salads because there's many ingredients that you can use from your shopping list to, you know, make different things. There's a couple of 2 other items which I kind of separated to show you, so I can just give you a breakdown of what went into the salad. So just excuse me one moment and I'll give those to Anthony to show you as well. I was just going to share them on the members platform, but I think I'll put them on here as well for you to have an idea of what went into the salad, because every salad might look the same, but they're certainly not the same. So here's my dinner salad. And as you can see, it's got a beautiful purple type, lovely blueberry dressing. And with the blueberry dressing, I've got some of my kale salad that I had left over from my lunch. And I've also put in something I'm going to show you close up in a moment. But I've got, if you some of that red section next to the, just under the green there, I've got some chopped olives, which I chopped some raw mushrooms, a bit of spring onion, and I've seasoned that and added in a bit of a sauce with it to make up another part of the salad. And here, I'll just show you in a moment. As part of the salad, I made up a kind of salsa really, but it's made up with beetroot. We'll just get that up for you in a moment. It's made up with beetroot, raw mushroom, spring onion, some herbs, and I've added a little bit of chopped coriander, and I've just made this kind of medley to go in with the salad, as well as the massaged kale, which was the kale salad that I put in with the leafy salad. And in my leafy salad, I've got my tomatoes, I've got a bit of basil in there, there's romaine and red leaf and tarragon. I've put just a little bit of dill, and as you saw, that lovely blueberry dressing over to finish the salad over the dressing as a nice creamy touch. And that was what I had for my dinner today. And Anthony's going to bring that picture back up. So that was part of my lunch that was left over from the kale salad. And I massaged the kale to get it really nice and soft. And I put in the mixture of the chopped beetroot with the mushrooms and the spring onions and some herbs, and a little bit of coriander in there. And I put some olives, sliced some olives in there. So that gives it a little bit of a kind of seasoned salty taste with the herbs as well, amongst the big beautiful green salad with all these other herbs in there as well. So you can really play with the ingredients and make really, look, this is just, your detox is once a year. Maybe some people may not do this again, but I know that a lot of people do. They found it really beneficial as a kind of blueprint to get back on track, eating well. Maybe they need to lower blood pressure, take down inflammation, lose a little bit of weight. And this is an ideal program for people who are suffering with autoimmune diseases, and perhaps you might want to transition to go more plant-based eating because your doctor's told you you need to reduce your, fat or visceral fat, or you have some other issues that are affecting you due to weight. And it's great as well if you have skin issues like eczema, because these foods are anti-inflammatory foods and they're healing foods, and they help to support the skin. And also you're getting a lot of hydration with different types of herbs, and it's really good in terms of protecting your immune system as well. It's a really great way to eat. If you're thinking about joining the detox program, or maybe you just want to find out more, click the link below so you can get access to the outline of the program, and keep watching the videos, get the notifications, make sure you click the notifications, and I'll be back again tomorrow with more meal ideas and share as well. So I'll be here live. See you tomorrow.